Every few years, the hockey world throws around the word generational. Crosby, McDavid, Celebrini, and Bedard. But the kid leading the 2026 draft class just did something for the first time. He left Canadian junior hockey behind to play against grown men in the NCAA. Your number one draft pick, Gavin McKenna. Gavin McKenna is a kid from Yukon. He was born and raised in Whitehorse. However, being from the north, he had to leave home at the age of 12. Most kids don't have to do this until they're 15 or 16. He was granted exceptional player status in 2022. He got drafted by the Medicine Hat Tigers, where he went to have a historic junior career. His first year, he played 16 games, had 4 goals, and 14 assists, for a total of 18 points. At just 15 years old. His first full year in the WHL, he played 61 games, had 34 goals, and 63 assists. His draft year -1 is the year everyone in hockey, even casuals, found out who this kid was. From his insane goal against the PA Raiders,
McKenna will skate onto the rebound. He'll have a 2-on-1 shorthanded with speed. Pacheco the trailer. McKenna, what a move. Gavin McKenna, mastery from Gavin McKenna.
To his 54 games point streak, where he had 40 goals and 97 assists in the regular season and the playoffs. He also won the WSL championship and just fell close to a stacked London Knight team for the Memorial Cup. His WHL career is crazy. He played 133 games, had 79 goals, and 165 assists. After doing almost everything you can do in the CHL, everyone was looking at McKenna, wondering what he was going to do. Go and dominate the WHL? Or be the first big prospect to play in the CHL and in the NCAA? McKenna picked the tougher league. How could he not? Getting to play with older guys to mature his game for the next level. And that NIL money where Penn State gave him a bag of $700,000. The amount of pressure on this kid was insane. Everyone had him going number 1 since he was 15, 16 years old. He had to play like a number 1 draft pick every single night. However, he was just 17 years old, playing against 18 to 24-year-olds. He started off with a big series against ASU, getting 2 points in his first game, his first goal in his second game, and doing the fourth down silly. He had the hockey world with him, then he started to have a slow start. A lot of people in hockey said he looks too small, this was hurting his draft stock, and well, maybe he just isn't the first overall pick. He had a pretty good World Juniors, averaging 2 points per game, but Canada didn't win, so there was still a lot of doubters. Then he came back and played in the outdoor stadium in front of 75,000 fans. He scored a goal. He felt on top of the world. After the game, he and his family went out to a bar. Word came out, he got into a fight, and a man got 2 jaw fractures during the incident. At this time, the general public didn't know the full story. So it started to look bad on McKenna. The hockey world started to shift against him. Then we found out why he did it. It turns out the 21-year-old would bad-mouthing McKenna's mom. And Gavin McKenna did what anyone would do for their mom. After this, his draft stock rose because there isn't a GM in the league who doesn't like that. He had a great back half. He had an 8-point game. He got nominated top 10 for the Hobie Baker Award. He was number 1 pick in a lot of people's mock drafts. The season totals were 35 games played, 15 goals, and 36 assists for 51 points. To me, Gavin McKenna is special for his passing ability, his hockey sense, and how the game just comes natural to him. However, that's not his main special talent. It is his confidence and resiliency. Some people may see it as cocky or having an ego. I see his confidence in himself. It's scary. The more he will grow into the player he wants to be, he can have the highest ceiling in this draft class. For resilience, it is something you just have to have growing up Indigenous and from the North. Leaving home at a young age to play against tougher competition. He wants to play the best of the best. And I think that will make him perfect in Toronto, where the pressure is high.
Pressure's a privilege, so hearing those people boo me means I'm doing something right.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, like it. Subscribe if you want more hockey content. Bye.